Well, hello, stranger.
Well, howdy, ma'am.
Where have you been?
Well, I told you I was going down to Houston.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
I thought you said you were only going to be gone for a day.
Yeah, well, it turned out I was gone more than, well, almost a week, I guess.
It must have been interesting.
Not really. It was just busy. I had a lot to do. Moving can be that way.
Moving?
Yes, I moved my business.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I've been working on it for a month or so.
So where are you locating?
Where else? City of Angels.
Here?
A lot of oil companies are based out here now. Taylor, if you think that I did this because of you...
Did you?
Not that that wouldn't be a very good reason, but no, the trend in this business is westward.
So where will you live?
Well, till I find a house, I took an apartment nearby. Again, just a coincidence.
Is it?
I had to live somewhere. Might as well be near my friends.
Your friends?
Well, okay, friend.
Blake.
Relax, Taylor. I'm not pushing anything.
Well, I hope not, because that is the last thing that I need right now is to be pushed.
Well, did I push you to marry me the first time?
No. No, you didn't. You didn't have to. It is good to see you again.
Did you miss me?
Well...
It's all right, Taylor. You can admit it. It's not going to kill you.
I was sort of hoping for a phone call.
Damn, you missed me.
Okay. Okay, I missed you.
Dinner tonight. I already made reservations.
Some champagne, Mother, to toast your homecoming.
Champagne? Oh, that's wonderful.
That's right, and it's alcohol-free champagne, so knock yourself out.
Felicia says goodnight. She had some work to clear up. Dad, some bubbly? Yes, and a toast to the guest of honor.
Mother, to your full and complete recovery.
Which I'm sure is going to be a lot sooner now that you're home.
And also to how great it is to have you home again.
Here, here. Cheers.
Stephanie, what did the doctor have to say?
Dr. Marshall?
When you left the hospital, did he tell you how long it would be before you would start to remember again?
Oh, yes. He said it's going to happen rather soon.
Oh, well, that's good news, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Why aren't you sure, Stephanie?
Well, to think of myself as someone different than who I am and what I am right at this moment, it seems rather strange to me.
You won't be different, Stephanie. You'll just be more complete.
More complete?
That's right, Mother. All of us, your home here, your environment, it's all going to make a lot more sense.
But there's the inevitability of painful memories, isn't there?
But you must have had painful experiences when you were living on the street. You're able to deal with those just fine.
That's true. Yes, that is true. But I had the help of wonderful friends, you know.
Well, now you'll have your wonderful friends, and you'll also have your family.
And you all have been very supportive, and I really am most appreciative of it.
Are you tired? Would you like to go upstairs and freshen up, maybe?
Oh, that's fine. Yes, thank you.
Thorne, why don't you and I take your mother upstairs and show her her bedroom?
Sure.
I still have to wonder, Rich. I still have to wonder.
What?
Never mind.
the bold and the beautiful. This portion sponsored by Ortega, the salsa that tastes so fresh and chunky, you'll never know it comes out of a jar.
Hey, Doc, it's me.
Well, well.
Sorry I've been out of touch. Lots of things going on here at the home front.
Really?
Yeah, Mother's back home now.
Oh, she is?
And I'll tell you about it in 1/2 hour.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry, half hour?
I'll be the guy at your front door with the Chinese food. And wear something appropriate, will you? Like nothing? Logan, you really do have to get this under control.
I'm under control.
Right. I can see the steam coming out of your ears.
Did Eric really have to show her up to her bedroom?
Why do you have to read something into everything he's doing these days?
Look, Ridge, will you do me a favor?
What?
Say goodbye to your mother for me, and tell Eric that I'll see him at home.
Oh, you want to get dressed, or do I take you to dinner like that? Bad news on the phone.
I won't be able to have dinner with you tonight.
Who was it, a patient?
Well, it's the son of a patient, yeah.
I can't say that it's never happened before.
I'm sorry.
Me too. I was looking forward to it.
A rain check?
If you want one.
Yes, I want one.
You got it.
Okay.
So with Ridge across the courtyard and Felicia upstairs, you should have plenty of company if this house starts to feel too big.
And of course, there's plenty more support, just a phone call away.
I can't thank you enough for your generosity, Eric. All of you.
Mother, we're your family. You can take all that for granted.
I hope I never do that.
Well, I have to get home. Where's Brooke?
She went home.
Home?
She said she'd meet you there. Look, I have to get going. I have a rather heavy date.
But not to worry, Mother. I'll stay and keep you company.
Mother, we'd like you to promise us one thing.
What?
That you won't just run off.
Well, I'll promise you this much. I won't leave until I tell someone first.
I guess we can live with that then. I'll see you later.
I'll walk out with you. Good night, Steve.
I don't want to be rude, but I really do need to ask you to go.
I know. You don't want me to be here when the patient arrives. It's okay. I understand. Confidentiality and all that. Well, let me just give you a little something to hold you over until tomorrow.
Half an hour.
So I'm 10 minutes early.
I'm not even dressed.
That's a problem? Chinese tonight. You want to eat now or later?
How about after I take a shower?
You mean after I give you a reason to take a shower?
Rich, please.
Oh, come on, Doc. I'm going crazy. I've been thinking about you all day.
Oh, is that so? I've been thinking about you all week.
Well, then it'll be something they'll write about.
Just stop it.
What's the matter?
What's the matter? You have the nerve to ask me what is the matter? We made love a week ago. I don't know if it meant anything to you, but it meant a lot to me.
It did to me, too.
Oh, really? I haven't heard boo from you since.
Taylor, I've had a lot to deal with.
Oh, you know what? I don't want to hear about it. You can't even pick up a phone and call me. And I am not going to be your fix. If that's what you're looking for, you've got the wrong lady.
Is he ready for bed?
Yes, Judy.
Come on, little girl. Come on, my sweet.
Good night, sweetie.
You should get some rest, too.
Thanks, Judy. I probably will when my husband gets home. Or maybe not.
You could have waited for me.
I just wanted to get home.
What was the big rush?
Oh, nothing. I just didn't feel that Stephanie needed yet another person to show her to her bedroom.
Brooke, I'm not going to apologize for showing concern to a woman I was married to for almost 30 years.
One who mothered your children and recently went through a trauma of her life.
Precisely.
Eric, I don't expect you to apologize.
And yet you're upset.
Upset. Let's just say that I'm human.
Brooke, doesn't humanity demand that you show a little common concern for a woman who's been through what Stephanie's been through?
Eric, you've shown her a bit more than a little common concern.
I did what I could to help.
Yes, you have indeed. And I'm certain Stephanie loves it.
Brooke, she's tortured. She has no memory. She has no sense of her past. All she has are a bunch of strangers standing around telling her who she is and what she ought to be doing. Look, put yourself in her place just for a minute. And try to imagine what it must be like. Can you do that and not come up with some kind of compassion and empathy for this woman?
Yes, Eric, I can put myself in Stephanie's place.
And when you do, doesn't her plight become a little more desperate in your eyes?
No, my plight becomes a little more desperate.
Your plight?
The plight of a newly married woman who has to put up with the situation.
What situation, Brooke?
A husband whose ex-wife comes back to make life a living hell.
Please.
It sounds melodramatic, doesn't it?
Yes, yes, it does.
Well, Eric, it wouldn't if you could see it from my perspective, but you just don't want to seem to try.
What is your perspective, Brooke?
You're so quick to point out how long you and Stephanie were married. As if I'm supposed to be consoled by that fact. Open my arms to this woman who you spent most of your life with now that she's in trouble. Well, Eric, this is the same woman who spent the last year trying to make my life miserable. She did the same to you. How quickly we forget, huh?
Brooke, she was a different person back then.
Well, that is no consolation either. You divorced her because she was different. Now she's appealing? What am I supposed to think?
Brooke, I'm not trying to reconcile with my ex-wife. That's not what's happening here.
Well, maybe those aren't your intentions, but what about hers?
Her intentions are to go back and live on the streets with her new friends, if we let her.
No, I really don't believe that's what Stephanie wants at all.
So you're still suggesting that this loss of memory of hers is some kind of a charade? Well, you talk to her doctor. He'll convince you otherwise.
Look, Eric, I've given you my perspective. That's what you wanted. Now here is a woman who wants one thing, to get you back. Suddenly, you've given her all this attention, everything she's always wanted. Don't you see how easy it could be for her to take advantage of this? We both know she's capable of it.
Do you really think I'm that pliable? Do you think I wouldn't perceive it if Stephanie were up to something like that?
Eric, she's the ultimate manipulator. Nobody is safe in her clutches.
All right, that's enough. I've heard enough. This is preposterous. I'm not about to fall prey to my ex-wife, and it bothers me, Brooke. It bothers me enormously that you would think otherwise.
Are you finished?
No, I'm not. Not until you look me in the eye and you say, Taylor, I am sorry. You are right. I am an insensitive clod. I took you for granted in every sense. We made love, I ignored it, and I am a first-class jerk.
Taylor? I'm sorry, you're right. I'm an insensitive clod. I took you for granted in every sense. We made love, and I ignored it. And I am a first-class jerk. And I promise it won't ever happen again.
You got that right.
Now, will you just cut me a little slack, just a little bit?
You know, you don't understand how this makes me feel, do you? All these months we've been seeing each other, what was that, some kind of mating ritual? You get me into bed, and then you just disappear into thin air, and I don't even hear from you anymore?
I called you today, didn't I?
Oh, sure, maybe because your hormones are acting up again.
Oh, come on, Doc. You're not being fair. It's been less than a week since you heard from me.
It shouldn't have even been 24 hours. All day long after we made love, do you know what I did?
Went to the office?
That's right. And every phone call I got at work, I thought it might be you, checking to see how I was. Maybe to acknowledge what happened. Maybe to tell me that it was as special to you as it was to me. I even fantasized, silly me, that I might even get some flowers.
You're right. I get the picture, and I am sorry. Forgive me?
You think I'm being silly, don't you?
No, I think you're being yourself, and there's nothing silly about that. You want me to come back some other time?
No. You know what I want.
Why did you lie, Taylor? Why did you lie to me?